Hi, this is Bob Vineyard with the Georgia Medicare Minute. Where do you find a Medicare expert, Medicare specialist? I mean, if you're about to go on Medicare, or even if it's time to review what you currently have, can you really find an expert out there that can help guide you through help you navigate the Medicare maze and figure out what plan is best for you? Well, let's put in a shameless plug right now for myself. And basically, I've been in the health insurance business for over 40 years. I've been in the Medicare side for over 8 years, and I'm on Medicare myself. Now, you're just not going to find that kind of combination anywhere out there. A lot of the people you talk to don't even live here in Georgia. They're calling you from California, from New York, from Texas, from Florida. They don't know anything about you, and they probably have had, many times they've had maybe a few weeks or a few months of training. That's their experience. And their goal is to sell you something. And it doesn't matter whether it's a good fit or not. And if you have a question at some point in the future, if you call that same 800 number back, you're not going to talk to that same person again. They're probably gone. They were there for the Medicare season, and now they're on doing something else, going back, maybe asking, would you like fries with that meal? But if you really want an expert, somebody who knows the market, give me a shot. Give me a chance to see if I can help you understand what you've got, what you need, and how to avoid paying too much. I mean, that's really all this is all about. Making sure that you're getting good value for your money, and that you've got someone who will not only answer your questions today, but will be around to answer your questions in 3 months or 3 years. And that's one of the things that I talk about. People ask, well, why don't I just go direct to the carrier and cut out the middleman? I don't want to have to pay extra. I'd like to have your advice, but I don't want to have to pay extra. Well, that's the fallacy. There is no paying extra for my services. The Medicare carriers have compensation built into the rates, so it's the same rate whether you go through me, you go through somebody that called you from an 800 number in California, or you go direct to the carrier. The difference is, we've already talked about the folks that are calling you from out of state that may or may not be there. You're going to run into the same situation if you go direct to the carrier. You may get somebody who's been there for a while, or you may get somebody who had just started last week. You just don't know. Try and find somebody, call a carrier, and try and talk to a live person on the first call. It's not going to happen. You're going to be calling an 800 number. You enter the voicemail prompts and press 1 for English and this and that and so forth. And then lo and behold, you don't get to talk to a real person, but you get their voicemail. And somebody will call you back. They'll probably call you back the next day while you're in the shower, and so you end up playing phone tag back and forth. And if you ever do talk to somebody, they're only going to be able to tell you about their plans. They're not going to tell you, well, there's this other carrier over here that has lower rates for the same plan. You might ought to look at them. They're not going to tell you that. So if you want a Medicare expert, if you want somebody that is a specialist in Medicare, give me a shot. If you like what you hear, then and it seems to resonate with you, then hey, maybe we'll do some business. You'll allow me to be your agent and place your coverage, and you've got somebody to call anytime you've got any questions. If you don't like what I have to say, that's it. We part ways as friends. I'm not going to bug you or anything like that. That's just not my style. But I do want to help. This is Bob Vineyard with the Georgia Medicare Minute. You take care. Have a great day.